September 17th, 2013, drug enforcement officers and ATF officers executed a search warrant on the defendant's residence, which is next door to that body shop. The defendant was on scene at that time and arrested for the prior distribution. In the home, officers recovered a variety of pills and more than 30 firearms. 2 handguns and 1 shotgun had previously been reported stolen. He is pleading to one of those charges, which is the 1477 indictment. The defendant has a prior conviction for housebreaking, which is a crime of violence under Section 162310, which is the indictment 1479, possession of a handgun by a person convicted of a crime of violence. The defendant consented to a search of his record shop and the vehicles next to the residence. Additional drugs and a firearm were located, including a small amount of cocaine in a black toolbox and a small amount in a cigarette box. That is indictment 1472. The defendant did admit that he sometimes gives pills away, though he denied selling them. He also admitted being aware that he's not allowed to own firearms because of his prior conviction, and that he had bought some from a wax saw shop where he paid cash and owner with paperwork. Those would be the 4 guilty pleas, Your Honor. In reference to an April 27, 2013 incident where the Smyrna Fire Department responded to a vehicle fire on Orbank and River Roads in York County. There they found a defendant's Ford F-350 wrecker truck burning. The defendant reported that wrecker stolen to the sheriff's office later in the morning on April 27th. He indicated that he had last seen it on the evening of April 26th. That wrecker is valued at over $2,000. Further investigation revealed that the defendant had purchased diesel fuel the night before the fire, that his insurance coverage on the wrecker was set to expire just a few days later, that he had confided in a friend that he was having financial troubles and was concerned about possibly getting locked up for the fire, and that the defendant was familiar with the area where the vehicle was found. Finally, a former employee did report that he met the defendant at the wrecker shop on April 26th, the night before the fire, and went with the defendant to fill 5-gallon gas cans of diesel fuel for the wrecker. That the defendant asked that former employee, to take the wrecker out through York toward I-85, park it, and set it on fire. The former employee reported that he had been promised some of the insurance money for his assistance. It would be those facts that the state would use and provide the basis for the North Carolina v. Alford plea on 1467 and 1470.
A lot of stuff's happened since the arrest. My 14-year-old girl, her mom passed away. Big responsibility. I was the breadwinner of the house. Reason really all this happened is my dad died in December 13th of last year, and I was taking care of him, and I was running crazy. I mean, there's just nothing else I could do. I didn't have my eye on the ball like I should have had it on the ball, and I just hate to leave them. I mean, I can make it, but I got 4 kids, and they depend on me totally. I was hoping for like house arrest or anything that I can make a living and help them. I don't know what else to tell you on that. I'm gonna be okay. I just worry about them. I'm the sole breadwinner, really.